Morning out there, SPA fans. Sean Paul Pickleball, broadcasting here in my house in Cleveland, Ohio, in my living room, in my new comfortable chair that my sister bought for me. Now, you know it's not in the regular comfortable chair spot because it wouldn't fit over there in the where my comfortable chair usually is, because this reclines. So we had to put this one here. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to start hanging stuff up back here for the videos I make or what. Anyway, it looks blank back there. Anyway, so today is Wednesday, December. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, and it is like 10 in the morning. And like I said, I haven't been posting a lot lately because, again, I'm stuck in the house. I still can't walk. So it was really nothing for me to post about. But what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making posts about different situations and issues that I see on TikTok, and different comments and questions that people ask. And one of them that I want to bring up is does anybody remember Big Dink Energy podcast? They interviewed me back in March of 24, and they actually came by my pickleball facility and met me, and we had a good old time. And they're very nice people, very nice people. Anyway, they're from out of Texas. Well, I was looking at her page the other day. The lady's name is Stephanie. I was looking at her page the other day, and her TikTok page. She had a post up that I'm going to play for you here. It's only like a minute, but this is what I want to comment on, because a lot of people. Somebody asked me one day, and it's like, "What is this? What's Sean Paul Pickleball? What is the Sean Paul Pickleball?" And I was like, try to put it in a good way. I mean, it is good, but nobody's ever really asked me that before. I mean, it is a brand, but they were like, "What does it mean? I mean, what do you do? What do you do? You just ride around and play pickleball?" Like, yes, I do. But I'm like, after I saw this is exactly what I was meaning when I told this lady. I told the lady, he was like, what Sean Paul Pickleball is, the brand of this? It means safety. It means safety. And the lady was like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, well, it means that I always want people who see this logo on me, and hopefully on other people that wear it, because I know other people wear it, know that it's, whether you're a beginner or just starting or trying to figure out your pickleball game, that it is safe for you to come up and play with them, and they will help you and not crush you. Case in point, I'm not gonna lie, I was in Memphis, 2 years ago, and I was at a park. I'm gonna stay at Cameron Brown Park, and there was a lady who she saw on my Facebook page that I was playing at Cameron Brown Park that day, and she came down just because I was there. Now, this is the good part of the story. She came down just because I was there. And when she said she wanted to meet me and take a picture of me, which is great. I love it. That's what I'm here for. But she said the only reason she came down was because she knew I was there, and she knew that I would include her, because they're like the higher level players, when they take over the courts, they don't really let her play, or just beat her up to get her off the court real fast. I'm like, man, that sucks. A lot of people forget where they come from. You know what I mean? A lot of times when I'm playing with beginners, or people who are just barely getting the ball over the net, of course I know how the game can end. But it's better for me. It feels better for me to help you than to crush you. You know what I mean? That's where my tagline, "Just because you can win doesn't always mean that you should." Play accordingly. That's where that comes in. And when I saw this from Stephanie's page, I loved it. So check this out. Ready?
Ever been to a volleyball tournament? You know how long those days can be. I had a break and I just needed to move. I needed some air, something that felt like me. So I drove to the park to play pickleball. The courts were pretty much empty. And for a second, I felt like a kid again, just standing at the park, hoping someone shows up to play. Then Sebastian walked up and said, "If you've only got a few minutes, we can hit." That was it. Just simple kindness. We started hitting. then laughing, then playing doubles with a couple of boys who came over to join. And that's what I love about this sport. You can meet complete strangers, and 30 minutes later, you're joking like you've known each other for years. Of course, I went back to 4 more hours of volleyball, but my mood was completely different. So, Sebastian, you ever see this? Thank you. You probably have no idea how much that simple "let's hit" changed my whole day. That's why I play pickleball.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And a lot of people forget that. I mean, me, I like competitive games when it calls for it. I'm very competitive when it calls for it. But I don't seek out, I don't travel around this country to see who I can beat. You know what I mean? I want games like this. I like to laugh and joking around. And, that's why I can't stick with one group. I've had people who left comments on here before when I told them about the story about somebody beating up my partner because they could hardly play. And the guy was like, well, Sean, you should stick with your own group. Stick with your own level. I'm like, you can't do that. That's no fun. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so Stephanie, thanks for that post. It was great. Hope your guy Sebastian, hope he saw it. Hope he appreciates it. Anyway, everybody, so that is Big Dink Energy Podcast. Check them out on TikTok and Facebook. She is getting tagged on here. And other than that, I am going to make another video later about body bagging, about body bagging and targeting the weakest player. So we'll see. I want to see comments of everybody think about that. I hope everybody has a great day. Don't forget, just because you can win does not always mean that you should play accordingly. I'll see you on the courts.